Hi guys, it's Conor Hurricane Heun here. Haven't had a video blog in quite some time. I was in the process of moving my apartment from a nice lush 2-bedroom apartment in West Hollywood. I moved into Little El Salvador, 1 block from the gym, into a transsexual brothel where there's 6 or 7 working girls who work the corner outside of my front door every night. Well, not every night. Usually they take Monday, Tuesday, Thursday off, and they work pretty much Friday through Sunday. Some odd days throughout the week. But basically, rededicated myself to the fight game. Moved a block away from the gym. And through that process, you guys didn't really get to see many video blogs as I was preparing for my fight with KJ Noons that happened on Wednesday. Saturday afternoon right now. About the fight, I did everything I could. I came into the fight in the best physical shape that I could. I didn't really have any injuries coming in, and I felt great. I was supremely confident that I was going to be able to take him down and dominate him. Obviously he was a world champion at one time, so he's a pretty tough kid, and despite getting a takedown and landing some vicious ground and pound in the first round, he was able to, for the most part, nullify my ground game in the later rounds, and I was forced to stand and box with him. And I thought I did great. I thought I got the best of many of those exchanges. I thought I came close to knocking him out with a head kick at one point. I thought I had him rocked several times. He cut me up pretty good. I guess you guys who saw it on TV probably noticed that I was cut and bleeding. To me, I was never hurt. I got rocked maybe twice during the fight, but I was never in any danger of being knocked out. I didn't think he hit as hard as Gurgel did. But apparently the cuts, weighed heavily with the judges, and I dropped the split decision. Like I said, it's never really about winning and losing for me. It's really about testing yourself, and it was a good test. I'm going to rededicate myself to the striking arts. I felt like one of my problems was that I was relying, I thought that I needed to take the fight to the ground to win, but after feeling it out and seeing how I did in the fight, I haven't watched it yet, but I don't need to take it to the ground. I think that I'm training with Chris Riley. He's one of the best striking coaches in the entire world, and that with a little more work, I think I'm going to be one of the best strikers in MMA. I just stood and banged with one of the best strikers in MMA, and came out a little worse for the wear, but nothing, no serious damage. Everything was superficial. I've got thin skin, and I got cut up, and KJ's known to cut people. He cut Nick Diaz up to the point where it stopped the fight. He cut me up. Luckily, they didn't stop the fight, and I was able to continue to work. But, he did edge me out on a couple of the judges' scorecards. I think one of the judges got it right. He gave me all 3 rounds, 30-27. And, I felt that I was dominant. I had some problems in the corner where I was receiving, getting two different opinions on how I should be fighting. I should have stuck with the game plan and just pressed. At one point, I sort of started to sit back and wait for KJ to come to me. He's not going to come to me. Nobody wants to come to me. Nobody's going to fight me. Everybody who fights me runs away. I want to fight somebody who's going to try and bring it to me the way I try and bring the fight to them. But KJ was smart. He stayed away. He got on his horse and he ran. That's cool if you're trying to outpoint somebody in a boxing match. This is MMA. It's about bringing the war, bringing the battle, and I feel like that's what I do every time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. This is the part where I tell your parents to hide your children. For those of you who are not 18, you may want some parental control before you continue to look at it. This is what it looks like 3 days after the fight. A little banged up, huh? But as they say, that which scratches the oyster does not affect the pearl. And what's in here has never been damaged. Never been hurt, never been questioned in the fight. There was no point that I was thinking about giving up. I was dedicating everything to trying to crush that boy, and I want a rematch. And I don't think he'll give me one. If he's smart, he won't, because I'm going to get back on there, get back in the gym, keep working my hands, and next time you see the Hurricane, coming out victorious. Thanks, guys. Follow me on Twitter at Conor Heun. Check out my Facebook, YouTube. Send me your love, guys, because I do it for the fans as well as for my own heart. Thanks, guys.